really a big win for poorer nations who've been calling for climate justice?
Well, at least so it seems for the moment, but there is many a slip between the cup and the lip, and we hope that does not seem to be the case, at least as far as this fund is concerned, which has been talked about at Cop27. Now, climate finance and climate justice seem to be the buzzwords, but the richer countries have so far failed in paying up to the more vulnerable developing world as far as climate is concerned. But now at Cop27 at Sharm el-Sheikh, we have finally some news coming in which is meant to help the vulnerable countries. This is a loss and damage climate fund that we are talking about over here that is expected to give out money to the more vulnerable countries. This is in fact going to be one such fund that has been talked about in the agreement, but there are many issues linked to the fund now which are unclear. First of all, it does not entail liability and compensation provision. This has been in fact something that the richer countries have been against. They feel that there should not be any legal hassle attached to this kind of reparation that they might be making to the poorer countries, but there is no mention of when this fund is going to be operational. Moreover, there is no mention of how this fund will be working. What are the details of the funding of this as well remain unclear. Now, a committee will be formed. That's what the breakthrough really talks about. A transitional committee is going to flesh out these details, but yet again, for the committee, no specific deadlines have been set up. Now let's take a look at the larger agreement that has come through in Cop27. That again, once again talks about keeping global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius from the time of pre-industrialization. However, we've already seen countries talking about how that target cannot be met. US and China also resumed climate talks. That's also one positive that came out. However, as far as fossil fuel phasing out is concerned, there was no mention in that agreement. So these are some of the details coming through from COP27, the climate summit in Egypt.